Now back to news right here at home in Nigeria. The continued prevalence of street hawkers of fuel in most of Nigeria's major cities is indicative of the fact that the fuel crisis might be far from over. Nigeria is the largest oil producer in Africa, pumping some 2 million barrels a day of crude. It is, however, forced to rely on imports to meet 70% of its domestic refined petroleum products demand, as most of the NNPC's 4 refineries produce at less than 20% capacity. Well, we're joined in studio right now by our energy correspondent, Olu Phillips. Olu, thank you very much again for joining us. Same story.
Well, same story, but...
Are we dreaming? Or do we not see the queues and do we not see the black marketers on the road? Why are the authorities saying there's no cause for alarm?
Well, let me first of all start by saying we'll have those guys as part of our lives for a while to come. And like I'd always say, it's because we've not done what we needed to do when we needed to do them. And as long as we don't do those things that we're supposed to do as far as the oil and gas downstream sector is concerned, we'll continue to have the black marketers who have suddenly become our saviors, because right now the marketers are cleaning out. Even when you find the products in the filling stations, they're coming at a premium. I'm not sure of how many filling stations sell at 87 naira, government-regulated price. So when you can't find them, most stations even close at 7 p.m., so they don't stay that late anymore. And you need to go home with the Lagos traffic and all of the hustle and bustle of Lagos. You need them.
What is with the hike in the price anyway, in the stations who are actually selling?
I don't know how much time I have, but a lot of Nigerians need to understand the way this industry works. And until we begin to get our hands on the way it works, we won't understand, we'll keep complaining. Right now, the product supplies that we have that are in circulation are predominantly supplied by the NNPC through the PPMC, the Product Pipeline Marketing Company, the marketing arm of NNPC. Now, those products are coming from what you call an arrangement you call offshore processing arrangement, OPA, but which a lot of people know is a lot of people call swap arrangement. Now, what they've done is you go into some agreement with some marketers. They take the crude, take it out to process, and bring it back as PMS. So on that, they don't have issues of subsidy and all of that.
Yes.
Now, that arrangement had been parallel to the substituted or the supply that was done by the marketers before now, until they were owed subsidy. Now, so what that means is that while the swap arrangement was on, marketers were going also helping governments to import products as supplement and sell. But right now, because they are being owed, like I said the last time, I'm not aware that those monies have been paid.
Okay.
And in the last month, what we have, between the last 2 months, that money has increased based on forex, foreign exchange, and interest. And it's building to up to about 50 billion now, as we speak.
So at this point, just because we're actually out of time, what do we do? Do we continue with the panic buying? What do we do?
NNPC through PPMC has to increase supply. I don't know if a lot of the banks who get monies to import this product have exhausted their credit lines with their international corporations and banks that help them internationally to get money. I'm also aware that PPPRA has released Q3 allocation just 3 days ago.
Yeah.
So if there are marketers who can source for any funds anywhere now, who have those allocations that were released some 3-4 days ago, they can begin to bring in products, and that can help cushion some of the distribution challenges. Remember, everything is going by truck.
Yes.
The piping systems are very bad. Of course, because of all the vandalism, it's not the best way to truck those products now. So all of those distribution problem and challenge and gap we have from moving those products from Apapa and some of the neighboring, like satellite town, Ijegu, to all parts of Nigeria is going to subsist. Ultimately, we need to plug this process by deregulating.
Oh, well, Olu Phillips, our energy correspondent right here in studio, thank you so much. Now, here is our feedback of the day. Yesterday, we asked you about your thoughts on the anti-gay protests which held in Nairobi, and here are the top feedbacks on email and Twitter. Now, according to Nuhu Bargo, who is in Nigeria, he says he fully subscribes to and also endorses the action, and that the shameful and indecent practice of homosexuality And lesbianism is actually an inhuman right, a right that dehumanizes mankind. Now, this one's coming via Twitter from Ayanola Abdul Jalil, and he says it's anti-African and it's okay to signify their hate. Don't know why Obama is promoting a value he does not respect. We'd like to say thank you for your feedback and keep them coming. Now, here's our question for the day. What are your thoughts on President Nkurunziza's campaign video? Feel free to reach out to us either via email or Twitter. The address and handle are right there on your screen. As always, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for watching Network Africa right here on Channels Television. I'm Cynthia Are.